Most people only see luxury leather at the end of its journey as a finished bag, a polished pair of boots, or a wallet that feels soft and expensive. But almost no one ever sees where that journey truly begins. Today, we travel deep inside a real bison-leather factory to witness how raw, heavy hides from one of North America's most powerful animals transform into premium fashion worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. And the process is far more fascinating, complex, and satisfying than you can imagine. Our story begins on the ranch, where freshly removed bison hides are quickly inspected and prepared to prevent decomposition. Workers immediately cover them with thick layers of salt, which begins drawing out moisture within minutes. Once salted, the hides are stacked in chilled storage rooms until they are loaded onto trucks and transported to the tannery. Here, the transformation truly begins. Upon arrival at the factory, each hide is sorted based on its size, thickness, grain quality, and visible imperfections. Technicians weigh and scan the hides using laser systems to predict how much usable leather each one will produce. Then the beamhouse work begins, the part of leathermaking that most people never get to see. Hides are soaked in enormous stainless steel drums filled with clean water. This rehydrates the dry, stiff hides and washes away dirt, soil, and the last remnants of blood. Next, the hides enter the liming stage, where special chemicals loosen the hair follicles. Massive rotating drums remove most of the bison hair, while workers use scudding knives to scrape away the remaining strands and residue. A fleshing machine then trims off leftover fat and tissue from the underside, leaving the hide clean and smooth. Behind the scenes, an advanced water management system filters and recycles the beamhouse water, maintaining pH levels and reducing waste. After cleaning, the hides undergo liming, where their pH is lowered again, followed by a special enzyme treatment called baiting that softens the fibers. Once the hide is supple and ready, it moves into the pickling stage, a salt-acid bath that prepares the fibers to absorb tanning agents deeply and evenly. Then comes one of the most important steps in the entire process: tanning. The hides tumble inside huge rotating drums filled with chrome salts or natural vegetable tannins. Hours later, the raw hides emerge as real leather, soft, pale blue in the case of chrome tanning, or rich brown if vegetable tanned. After tanning, skilled workers inspect each hide to ensure the process completed correctly. But the leather's journey is far from finished. A shaving machine carefully thins each hide to a perfectly even thickness. The hides are neutralized yet again, balancing their pH in preparation for color. Through a process called retanning, the leather absorbs additional agents that adjust its firmness, softness, and flexibility. Then comes dyeing. Rich pigments soak deep into every fiber, giving the leather its final color. Fat liquoring follows, where oils and emulsions are infused into the leather, giving it its final softness, flexibility, and luxurious hand feel. Excess water must now be removed. Giant rollers press the hides flat in a process called setting out, while semi-ing machines pull out even more moisture. Some hides are dried under a vacuum press for fast, consistent results, while others are stretched onto metal frames for air drying to maintain their shape and structure. Once dried, the leather becomes stiff again, so staking machines massage and soften it. In the milling stage, hides tumble in heated drums, developing their signature natural pebble grain and buttery softness. Under bright inspection lights, workers evaluate each hide's grain depth, natural marks, and overall quality, grading them from premium full-grain hides to lower grades used for suede or split leather. For suede or Newburgh products, the surface is lightly sanded in a buffing machine to create a velvety finish. Some hides are treated with oil and wax mixtures to create waterproof or oil-tanned leather known for its rugged durability. Artisans then apply final color coatings, protective finishes, and top layers that make the leather scratch-resistant, water-resistant, or glossy. Heat-setting ovens cure the surface, locking in the finish. If desired, hides are embossed using massive heated steel plates to press patterns, textures, or brand-specific designs into the grain. Now the leather is ready to be crafted into luxury goods. Laser-guided cutters slice the hides into panels for bags, wallets, belts, and boots. Each piece is skived along the edges for clean folding and stitching. And artisans match panels by grain pattern and color to ensure each product looks perfectly balanced. Internal reinforcement materials like mesh, foam, or stabilizer boards are added to give structure to premium bags and accessories. Stitching and assembly begin, combining machine precision with human craftsmanship. Edges are painted multiple times, sanded, heat-sealed, and polished for a flawless luxury finish. Hardware, zippers, buckles, rivets, and logos is installed. Then a heated brass die stamps the brand logo and a unique serial number into the leather, marking it as authentic. Finished products are conditioned with waxes and creams for a final smooth touch. They rest in climate-controlled curing rooms where odors stabilize and the leather's natural aroma softens. Anti-mold measures and humidity controls ensure the products remain flawless while in storage. Finally, every item goes through a strict quality check, where inspectors test stitching strength, zipper performance, grain consistency, and overall finish. Only the best pieces make it through. Once approved, the luxury Bison leather goods are packed into dust bags and premium boxes, ready for export and distribution to boutiques and high-end retailers around the world. What started as a raw, heavy hide, fresh from the ranch, has now become a refined, durable, and incredibly valuable piece of fashion. And that is the incredible journey of Bison leather, a mix of chemistry, craftsmanship, tradition, and precision engineering. If you enjoyed this deep dive into manufacturing, stay tuned for more extraordinary transformations from raw materials to luxury masterpieces.